Guys, welcome back. It is Punt Factor. We're doing something incredibly stupid. In case we weren't getting, I wasn't sick of getting spanked in in leagues. Going 0-4 drop. We're gonna play this prelim. So let me go over my list here. This is kind of the list that obviously that I've been running in the league. I did go ahead and drop a ghost quarter. Oh shit. No, I did not. My bad. I dropped a ghost quarter in my main list. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Um, so yeah, the same three skews, two voice of resurgence, seven dorks, four paths, the whole suite of crazy lands. Blast Zone, Bajuka Bog, three force, Gavinies, three ghost quarters, Horizon Canopy, Overgrown Tomb, two plains, two temple gardens, and a suite of fetch lands, eight of them. This is the Heliod Spike Feeder combo variant of my Value Town list. Still the main bread and butter of the deck is our Courser of Crewfix and Knight of the Reliquary. And then we have three of the Kitchen Finks just for value and just to kind of reset and have a reliable blocker. And obviously the four collected companies. Onto the sideboard, I'm never going to take out. Currently in this meta game, 3 Aven Mind Sensors is what saves me against those Titan decks. I went ahead with 3 oofs because I was thinking about the decks that I'm scared of that don't fold to Infinite Life. Tron is one of those decks, and Damping Sphere helps with that. So here we go, guys. Starting our first match. No clue. I have not played a prelim in a very long time. I think my buddy was trying to get on here. My buddy just jumped in. Cool, get to play together. This is a hand, I'm going to go ahead and keep it because we have a turn 2 play. It's slow, but I have one piece of the Infinite Life combo, and I have 2 collected companies to hit it. So even if we're getting bombarded in the early game, if I can get end step Coco into Spike Feeder for Infinite Life, I think I'm going to. We'll initially play out our Wooded Foothills, and then we'll grab a Temple Garden tapped. Play our voice out. See what our opponent's doing. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to take this to take this deck through. Okay, so he kept 7 as well. Let's go ahead and pass. I got tons of coffee, so I'm ready to roll. Let's be a nice guy. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, when you're paying $30 for an event, though, it's sketchy bringing something that's not super tier. But I just love the deck so much. So it is what it is. I actually started going back playing the original Value Town, and it's been a lot of fun. But I will say, having the Spike Feeder Heliod to still games, it feels nice. Not that you don't work for your wins still in this version of the deck, but you have that padding. It gives you a very clear idea of what you need to win in certain matchups. You know, if Infinite Life works, and that's what's going to get you there, and your opponent can't beat it, then that's obviously what you play to. Where the other Value Town deck not having that, you really have to navigate those games more carefully. And the win condition isn't always as obvious with the original Value Town. That's to be expected, though. You don't just have an I win button with that deck. So we're hoping to hit a land of the next 2 draws. or a dork in this draw coming up. If we hit a mana dork or a land in this next draw, we're fine. Blackcleave Cliffs could be... I don't even know. I'm surprised that our opponent didn't lead on like an Inquisition or something. So I don't know if it could be like, I don't know if Dredge plays Blackcleave Cliffs. I thought they did for whatever reason. Could also be the Mardu Stoneblade, which I end up getting crushed in every time. Although this hand seems pretty solid for that style of deck, especially if we just naturally draw another land. Because we don't have mana dorks that need to stick around. We have a voice that's basically a 2-for-1, and we have a lot of value in the late game with these Cocos. So that's actually pretty awesome there. I'm going to go ahead and play this out. Have our opponent laugh at us for playing Value Town. Okay, so Death Shadow. This is actually going to be perfect. I don't think I'm going to play the Spike Feeder out. As tempting as it's going to be, I don't want to play into a Fatal Push. Oh, we're not playing that hollow one, huh? Interesting. There we go. My one buddy, my one guy I work with, I'm trying to get him back into Modern, and he hasn't played Modern in quite some time, but he actually has a Hollow One deck in paper, and I haven't seen this deck for a while, so it'll be cool for him to watch this video. Let's make sure I'm recording. Yeah, it'll be cool for him to watch this video to see how this deck still does. I'll have to shoot him a text. His name's Batman. I have a video of him kicking my ass at work. It's really hilarious. So I actually think this Hollow One matchup's pretty solid. Because what we'll do post board, we'll bring in Knight of Autumns. Let's see here. If we're feeling froggy, we could bring in Abrupt Decays. It's been so long since I've played this matchup. I don't even know what else they're playing. I don't know what kind of removal, but I don't think they can beat Infinite Life. So I think we're gonna start off pretty good here, provided our deck runs well. Not like last league. Let's not have last league happen in this $30 event that I'm punishing myself with. I'd love it if our opponent went a little quicker. So for my whole 2 viewers, you guys should give Batman a little love and tell him to come back to the Modern side of things. I think we're gonna block it here. That's kind of what voice is for, so we're just gonna kind of stop that early onset there. Not to mention these 2 collected companies are going to make these voice tokens really big. Okay. So I'm gonna shock myself here because I want Kitchen Finks. The other alternative is obviously to fetch with the Wooded Foothills. If I didn't like the top card of the library, I would have, but I most definitely want Kitchen Finks here. If we hit Kitchen Finks and Heliod, it's going to be very difficult for my opponent to do anything here. So I'm going to go ahead and main phase this Collected Company because I'll be able to blow this Elemental up to a pretty large 4/4 here. We're going to... Yeah, let's just get in there. Each online card has escape. Okay, Underworld Breach. That card is really sweet. Goblin Bushwhacker. So I wonder if Plague Engineer is a consideration. Okay. Pretty easy game one. Obviously, let's bring in our 2 Knight of Autumns for sure. I want to keep our Scoozes in. Abrupt Decay is not half bad, but I don't know if it's really worth it. Although they did have Underworld Breach, but Knight of Autumn also hits that. They cannot beat Infinite Life. So that's definitely my main goal. I think we could probably get rid of Voices. I don't really think they're running Inquisition, Thoughtseize, stuff like that, so I'm not as concerned with like the 2-for-1 stuff. At least initially. Why don't we go down 2 paths, go up 2 Abrupt Decays. It still keeps, the same amount of interaction and removal, but the Abrupt Decay gives us a little more flexibility if they do play Underworld Breach. Plague Engineer is a consideration. However, I feel like us gaining life is more relevant. And Scavenging Ooze, Courser, all of our cards basically gain us life. And Knight of Autumn has to come in for Hollow One. So unless we see like a really go wide strategy, I think we're just going to submit without Plagues this time. Yeah, I think this is kind of how we want to board. Okay, this is a hand we cannot keep. This hand is slow, but it's going to have a lot of grind. So we'll get rid of our Ghost Quarter there. It might be, if they have an explosive start, it might be too slow. Or they're just going to make us discard a bunch of stuff. Whoa. Yeah, too slow. Dork. Nope. Okay, so we're going to take 8. We're going to take 16 before we can do anything. That's wild. Oh, this just got horrible. I don't think we can't beat this draw. I'll take one more draw step. Maybe we can get to a 2-drop here. No. Yeah, we did not discard. We discarded a bird. We did not get rid of any lands. So our knight. Wow, two hollow ones. So I think the only draw we have here is Knight of Autumn to blow up one, chump the other, and then draw into or play out a Knight of the Reliquary, which will just be bigger than a regular hollow one. And then now we have an Ox. So now I think we're just drawing dead. I'll take the draw though, just because. So that was an insanely explosive hand. Yeah, okay. Nice. All right there. That hand's terrifying. So I do want my very early... I'm going to pull out Abrupt Decays and bring in our cheaper path. Plague Engineer does not matter here. Maybe the Voice of Resurgence, but man, if they have a fast hand like that again, that's just... God, give us... Okay, this is fine. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 lands, a Scavenging Ooze. I think I'm going to drop the Canopy. I'm going to go ahead and fetch up a Forest. I don't want to hurt myself too much. I hope they don't have Goblin Lore because we have a really nice hand. I don't even want to say it with a lot of grind because last time I said that we got crushed. But it's true, we do. Wow. Getting a little crazy here. Ah. Okay. One hollow one we can deal with for now. I am going to take this one turn off to cast Heliod. Next turn, I'm going to take 4. Next turn, we're going to have 2 eats. But our Scavenging Ooze is going to go up. Our Scavenging Ooze will be a 6/6 after those 2 eats. Oh, come on. That couldn't be any more frustrating. Come on. Not like this. Give me a creature. Man, that sucks. 4, 5. I'm definitely going to chump block here. Unbelievable. Yeah, let's block the 4. Go down 2. Okay. I'm definitely going to Coco right now. See if we can just get a spike feeder and pull this out. Scavenging Ooze, Night of Autumn could be way worse. Not what I wanted to see, but could be worse. Now it's bad. All right. Man, they just ran us over. Five, 6, 7. Block here. Spike feeder. That is so disappointing. What did we draw into here? Wow. Yep, that didn't work out. Let's see, where's my buddy at here? Firemind. They're 1-1. Good, I hope he gets it. So, all right, dudes. Well, that was round 1. Whew. Damn. Tell you what, the Burning Inquiry, that screws you up. But hey, stay tuned, guys. We're gonna be playing quite a bit here, and starting off slow, but hopefully we can do something. This is Pun Factor bringing you all the green white value town. Stay tuned.